The Washington Post is getting torched by critics for this article about breakthrough COVID cases, but which referred to expectant mothers as pregnant people instead of women, right? So the Post used the phrase pregnant people, both in the headline and multiple times throughout the article, but only used the word woman once. Piers Morgan, what say you? And that says it all.
But we have 10 more
Where do you
minutes
even
to go.
start? I mean, look, I would love to get pregnant. You know why? Pregnant women are the most popular people in the world. Everyone loves people who are pregnant. They're nice to you. I would be really popular, right? But I would love to know, Washington Post, how do I get pregnant? Because last time I checked, women get pregnant, not men. So when you say pregnant people, it doesn't include the billions of men. We can't get pregnant. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier about the eradication of any gender-specific language. It's tailoring to a tiny minority of people, and the vast majority of people would like to carry on being called by what they identify as. You ladies here, I presume, if you don't mind me calling you ladies, I presume you all identify as women. So if you were pregnant, you're a pregnant woman. You're not a pregnant person. And why should you be? It's so insulting, it's so insensitive, and it just flies again to my central point. Why are we letting this tiny group of people dictate how everybody else has to speak? When did our language get destroyed at the altar of woke political correctness? And who is going to stop it? I've got a clue for you. I've got a new show coming on Fox Station called Piers Morgan Uncensored, and I am going to lead the charge to save our language, to let pregnant people go back to being called women. That's it.
Piers, we are so excited to discuss your show in a moment, so viewers stay tuned. And Kennedy, it sort of begs the question, right, that in this movement for this gender equality or all genders equality, it's really diluting and pressing down of any type of actual women's rights and women's identity, to Piers's point. Like, why did the ACLU find the need to rewrite Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg's decision when she wrote the decision whether or not to bear a child is central to a woman's life, to her well-being and dignity? They rewrote it to say person and there. Yeah. Why rewrite history to squish down, to dilute the sense of womanhood that people fought so hard to have recognized?
When my grandmother was born, women couldn't vote. And last month we celebrated Women's History Month. Should we not celebrate that? Should we get rid of Title IX? You know, are all disparities gone in things like healthcare? A lot of people would argue that no, they are not. And also, I don't want my girls yelling from their rooms, person, person. I still want them to call me mom. Sorry.
There you go. And Kaylee, of course, this administration has led the charge, jumped in with this performative activism, rewritten materials from the CDC to the DOJ. We'll pop it up, that include, again, the redistribution of the word women, or the extinguishing, frankly, of the word woman.
I mean, look at this. Department of Justice, individuals who are pregnant, CDC, pregnant people, the White House, birthing people. It appears they're taking their marching orders from AOC, who calls us menstruating people. Like, wow, where'd you come up with that one? Or maybe they're taking their cue from Apple. Remember this emoji that they came out with? I think we have it. We'll pop it up. It'll blow your mind.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, for God's sake.
Harris, isn't
There's
that
my
usually...
dream.
Oh, yeah. Come to me after that.
Well, isn't that usually just someone who ate too much watching Super Bowl, right? Is that really a pregnant man?
I have no comment on why that picture looks that way. But I will say this. I don't like the part, especially where we're rewriting history. We barely know enough about history as it is. My goodness, if you take the words out that were actually there by the people who we say are, in this case, a legal icon in American history, right? I mean, if we start to do that, then we aren't going to remember what the truth was. And by the way, that's tidy and neat for some in this country who really want us not to remember what the truth is, because they want to replace it with control and mandates. I'm done, because I know we got to go.
That's right. But you perfectly said it.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.